went out for a second, but he just scrapes and says, give me your best shot. And he had plenty of it. Trying to jab. Oh, ow! That I think was oh, that.
In the world of martial arts, a fight between a traditional kung fu master and a modern professional fighter is an incredibly captivating spectacle. Each fighter brings their own unique strengths, philosophies, and techniques. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the techniques displayed in the clash of these two martial arts styles. First, we have a Shaolin Kung Fu master who enters the arena dressed in his traditional attire. He appears older and smaller in stature compared to his opponent, a professional MMA fighter. The Shaolin Kung Fu master briefly showcases his techniques, but in reality, he is only making a fool of himself. Observing his fighting style, the Shaolin Kung Fu master looks more like someone who has never trained and is merely pretending to be a Kung Fu expert. As a result, he faces the consequences of daring to fight a professional MMA fighter. The Tai Chi Kung Fu master also enters the arena in his distinctive white uniform to face a professional MMA fighter. At the beginning of the match, the Kung Fu master is immediately stunned by a powerful right hook, causing him to fall backward. However, demonstrating his resilience, he manages to continue the duel. As the fight resumes, the professional fighter attempts another surprising attack. This time, the Kung Fu master is more alert and successfully blocks the strike. The two then engage in a prolonged clinch, exchanging blows in close quarters. But not long after, the Kung Fu master is once again brought down by a spectacular punch that he cannot counter. Next, there's a moment when an MMA coach named Namfon is challenged by a foolish man who claims to be a Kung Fu expert. This man, named Tron, enters the arena full of confidence, ready to showcase his supposed skills. As the match begins, Namfon immediately takes control, showcasing his superior striking abilities, causing Kai to become complacent. In the final minutes of the fight, Namfon further exacerbates the situation for Kai. The fake Kung Fu master is overwhelmed and ultimately concedes defeat. Then, there's a Kung Fu master who claims to have trained for 30 years. Unfortunately, the results of his extensive experience are not evident when he fights a professional boxer. His reflexes and speed are significantly inferior to the professionals. He consistently fails to block his opponent's punches in time and falls early in the fight from a casual punch. A similar moment occurs with a Tai Chi Kung Fu master named Ju Chun-pin. Besides Tai Chi, he claims to have mastered 4 other Kung Fu styles. It's an impressive claim, but is it true? Zhu Chunpin starts the fight convincingly, landing several low kicks that force the MMA fighter to defend. However, when the fighter counterattacks with a strong kick, Zhu begins to panic. The first round ends with the MMA fighter knocking Zhu down with a powerful combination of left and right jabs. In the second round, Zhu again attempts low kicks, but this time his power seems diminished. He falls once more after receiving a front kick that wasn't particularly hard. Shortly after, Zhu hits the canvas for the third time, struggling to stand but determined to continue the fight. The middle-aged Tai Chi master manages to last until the third round, although he doesn't land any significant attacks on his opponent. Eventually, the referee decides to stop the match, deeming Zhu unable to continue after being repeatedly knocked down by the professional fighter's powerful kicks. A similar fate befalls a kung fu fighter named Liu Jun, who confidently decides to challenge a mixed martial artist named Fan Bofu. This kickboxing match serves as a prime example of why you shouldn't challenge a professional without a strong martial arts background. The Kung Fu master seems to be merely stalling for time throughout the duel, while the professional fighter appears highly skilled and well-trained in kickboxing. These Kung Fu practitioners fighting in such a manner have contributed to a widespread belief that whatever the benefits of Kung Fu in terms of culture, confidence, and control, it doesn't really work from a martial arts standpoint. Fortunately, there is someone like Yilong who consistently showcases the Shaolin Kung Fu theme in his fights. Yilong is a professional kickboxer with a background in Kung Fu, claiming to have trained for many years in the Shaolin Temple. In 2011, Yilong fought against martial artist Brad Riddell. This match became one of the most memorable in Long's career due to certain moments. For instance, Long executed 3 spinning kicks in quick succession or displayed a secret technique where he could absorb his opponent's attacks. The fighter from New Zealand, Brad Riddell, thoroughly pummeled Yilong. Remarkably, Long stood his ground while taking a barrage of powerful blows from his opponent. Riddell landed at least 7 solid punches to Yilong's face and jaw.
Still coming forward, and some freak shots. Well, he is the consummate showman.
Additionally, in 2018, Yilong engaged in an epic fight against a giant karate fighter named Hong Man Choi.
We really can't.
Despite the significant size difference, Yilong showed no fear. He led the fight with impressive courage and strength. Yilong managed to dodge several of Choi's powerful attacks and delivered sharp counterattacks.
Actually laid rubber on the cheek. He laid white mask glove to face right.
However, the match abruptly ended when Choi accidentally received a kick to the groin. Since the Korean fighter could not continue after the rest period, Yilong was declared the winner.
Bro, that went low. Why did it go low? Because his high kick.